Hey everybody, John the Phone Guy here. It's been a little bit since I've done one of these. Uh, got a couple watches in, so definitely need to do some sizing. So this one is going to be the Bolt Zeus Hydroplated, also known as the Graffiti. This one is the newest one, which is the black dial face. I also have the silver and the gunmetal. The model number on this is 31622. And kind of go into just some of the detail on this one. Everyone obviously is slightly different, and I think that's what's really unique about it. And the coloration, this one's actually, so you can kind of get a little robot guy and everything. But so we'll get right to this in a second, but I wanted to give everybody kind of an update. So I had always said that I was a 7-inch wrist, and here recently I have lost some weight, so I wanted to give everybody an update on where that is. So right above my wrist bone, I'm sitting at somewhere between 6 3/4 and 7, so depends on how snug you want to make it. So just for reference, that's my wrist. So we'll dispense with all that now, and we'll get right to it. And as always, as I say, especially with the graffiti styles or the hydroplated styles, always go as close to the bracelet as humanly possible. In fact, I think what I'm going to do, so I'm going to pop this out of the bracelet to get as close. The reason for that is because obviously the pattern, you want to maintain a smooth transition of pattern as much as possible with these, just because of the look. So, with this, we're definitely going into, I'm going to start all the way down here. So we'll kind of get started down here. 1 second. Sorry about that. And we're going to pop out a couple here. And obviously, always look for the arrows. Pins always go out in the direction of the arrows. It's almost like I hate having to break the patterns because they're so unique, but hey, you got to make it fit, right? So half the battle. But like I say, always, and for anyone that watches Shop HQ, Ryan will tell you the same thing, and Justin, always start as close to this bracelet as humanly possible to keep the system intact as much as possible for the overall look. see how close we are. So that was 3 on one side, 2 on the other. Okay, that's pretty snug. So I'm thinking I need to change. And I think I took too many out on this side. So, whoops. I always put my thumb over it just in case this spring has the desire to really jump out and make itself known. And like I say, always just kind of rough set these, you know, kind of loosely set the pins at first till you really know what you got going. Now, I'm going to be very careful to make sure that I got the right one in here, so I'm going to put this one back so I know that I have contiguous pattern. And then we will flip this over. So that one was the one I just put, so I'm going to take this one out now. Okay, put the bottom one back in here. There we go. All right, and reset this pin. Oops, sorry about that. I know I could probably use a tool, but I almost scratched one last time I tried that, so I'm gonna go with the handy dandy thumbnail. There we go. I was gonna win one way or another. All right, she's locked in there, and another test fit. All right, so a little bit loose, and what I'll do, well, I'll show you. So we're down to micros now, so we're going to micro adjust. So since one is too big and or taking one out is too much, I'm going to move this little micro adjuster. Sorry, taking you off screen here. There we go. So now we moved it to the second button. Let's see how this goes. Now I personally, again, it's personal, I like just a little bit of movement because mine just tend to move up and down, which is how I got that spot right there, but you know, that's me. So like I say, everyone is slightly different. Some people like it snug, some people like to make sure it sets a certain way, so adjust accordingly. But that is the process. So now we will final set these guys. To get them back flush. Like I say, I rushed this process on a watch I have. And it caused me great pain because I scratched it. Because I was impatient. And that's what happens. So please, whatever you do, slow, deliberate, and patience always wins in the end. Even if you got to tap this thing 30, 40 times, doesn't matter. In the end, you'll be happy with it. It'll be done right, and you won't have scratches. So that's always the best motto there. So there we go. So I ended up taking 2 out of this side and 2 out of this side, and then I moved the micro adjuster 1 from the far end to 1 end, and that seems to fit me the way I like them. So there you have it. That is the Bolt Zeus Hydroplated, aka Graffiti, in blackface dial. And with that, quick shout out to Instagram, Smitten by Invicta, and the women's Invicta imaging with fashion. Of course, Trap Vision 3D and Invicta Lifestyle on YouTube, as well as Tommy Big Time YouTube channel. A lot of information, a lot of good sources of things that are out there. And of course, Shop HQ and InvictaStores.com. Their yellow tag sales are incredible. So you get some good prices there. Facebook, obviously, Invictaholics, Invictacruisers, InvictaVets. And if you enjoyed this video or any others, please subscribe, and we will see you next time.